Hi, everyone. This is Noreen Sumter. Welcome to my channel, and I'm glad you're here. This is a space where we look at various topics and we discuss transformation, life, growth, and personal development. So today I'm talking about an article I just wrote, and it's called Gone in a Flash, and where I am reflecting on life, loss, and legacy. So I just want to say, I know for me, I hate it when I'm in the middle of writing and then I accidentally hit a key and it erases everything that I've written. And what's worse is that I try to find it, hit the reverse key or whatever that key is, and nothing. For me, it's the worst feeling. And this happened to me today. I was writing what I thought was a really great article, but my computer had other ideas. And just like that, everything disappeared. I tried everything to get it back, but it was gone. So in that moment and moments like this, it has me think about life and how fleeting nature of life is, how fleeting the nature of life is, and how quickly things can change or end. Whether it's something you're writing or disappearing or the loss of a friend. One minute we're here and the next we're gone. And this happened to a friend of mine, Robert. One day we're laughing and calling each other names. I called him Little Rabbit and reminiscing about him selling his house, which he'd finally got like a few million for. He'd gotten married to his longtime girlfriend and bought a place upstate. And he was showing me pictures of bears roaming his property. He was so happy. I asked him what got him to be married again after so long. He smiled and jokingly said, might need a medical proxy one day. We laughed, we hugged, and because we hadn't seen each other in a long while, and then I left. I wish I would have known that was the last hug that I would get from him. I would have held on a little longer. Robert was a creative, fun-loving guy. We met in the local coffee shop a few years ago and we hit it off. I shared with him that I was studying The 1 Minute Millionaire by Mark Victor Hansen and Robert Hallen, and I was looking for a few people to work through it with me. And Robert was interested. For years, we met weekly, creating plans, setting up, and taking a step towards our goal. He had reached his goal. But then, one day, not too long ago, while moving furniture in his house, he had an accident, and that accident took his life. I don't usually cry or feel deep pain about death, having experienced in death of a neighbor when I was 11 years old, and then seeing him in a dream, telling me that he was going on a journey. I always sense that death isn't the final frontier. However, Robert's death felt different. I found myself wondering if God would be kind to him, if he would let Robert into heaven. Robert was a good man, but was that enough? I don't know. That night, I slept uneasily, his toothy smile, his boyish posture, clearing my mind. And he'd been working on a book called Younger Than Last Year. That was one of the things we created when we were working together. I'm happy it still will be published. Consequently, what stood out about Robert was his consistency. He was the same with everyone, and everyone loved him. He was easy to be around. Not everyone's easy to be around, but he was easy to be around. People come into our lives and leave. And I've come to realize that also I come into people's life and will someday leave. The question is, what do I want to leave them with? How do I want to leave them? And who am I when I'm around people? The ones I know and the ones who know me. What I've learned is that people are always watching. Will I have a legacy? Will I be remembered? Or will I just turn to dust and be forgotten? Who knows? I don't know. Until then, my job is to be the best that I can be in my life. So, what is your job? Is your job to be the best that you can be in your life? Snoring Sumter, have a wonderful rest of the day.